Jujutsu Kaisen has officially upped the standard for what a mid-episode looks like. This episode is by no means one of my favorites, but that's because the bar for this season has been set so high with episodes like Maki vs. the Zenin clan, and even the previous episode of Itadori simply infiltrating the Fight Club. And yet, this episode was still fantastic. I think they really did Kirara justice, especially with how complicated her curse technique can be, but I think that's the crux of my issue with this episode in general. I know this happened in the manga as well, but stopping the entire fight for Megumi and Panda to be able to have a completely and utterly casual conversation about what her curse technique is really just took me out of the entire fight. I understand the stakes weren't super high in this fight to begin with, because we're just trying to get Kirara and Hikari on our side, and I also understand that they needed to take the time to explain what the heck is going on with her curse technique, because in classic Gege fashion it is ridiculously convoluted. So I understand narratively, and as someone watching, we need to have a moment to kind of figure out what the heck is going on. I did really appreciate the moment after Megumi had fully figured out her curse technique, having the narrator come in and give us the overview of what's going on. And honestly, I wish the narrator could have done that for the entirety of the episode, because in that moment we were able to still continue the movement of the fight, as opposed to putting the entire thing on hold. But that's my only real issue with this episode. And to be honest, it's a non-issue because they still explained it very well. And like I was saying, for a quote-unquote mid-episode, they still nailed it. The direction and the artistic style throughout this entire season has just been immaculate. The way the tail end of this episode used the fire from the burning car to highlight the sides of our characters looked so good. Painting the characters in this red light really adding to the passion of the moment that we're watching. It's little details like these that have me so thankful for this adaptation that we're getting. So all in all, I really feel like JJK is just upping the ante for all anime in the industry right now. So even though this wasn't my favorite episode, I'm still thoroughly impressed with it. And as always, I cannot wait for the next one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did this episode hit for you, or was it a bit of a miss? If I'm being real, with some of these curse techniques, sometimes I just gotta say okay and let it go. Because how the hell does Gege think of this stuff? If you'd like to see my uncut reaction and full thoughts of this episode in the entire winter season, you can catch it right here. And make sure to join the community and come hang out in the 4 streams a week we do.